Hey everyone, this is Jason with Dr. D CBD. I'm here live with Dr. D himself. What's up, Dr. D?
Jason, we're not just the two of us. We have a special guest tonight.
Yes, we have Kimmie Chann of Xhale Agency. How you doing, Kimmie?
Good. Hello, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Kimmie is a rock star, and we're coming to everyone now. I've got Vegas covered today, and Kimmie, you're in Los Angeles, correct?
Yes.
Right on. And so you are, besides being another kind of superwoman, an expert in, I would say, almost all things cannabis, really, in California primarily. Or how would you describe kind of your role in the space right now?
A number of things. We do event management, obviously experiential marketing with in-store activations, pop-ups, etc. But we also
and you're not marketing just anything. You are really. So that's how I met you, right? Through some kind of close friends, in a very, I would say, kind of elite, kind of inner circle of the industry networking party. And yeah, you're not just popping up like popsicles. You are popping up either THC products mainly, and now with me some CBD. As well as maybe
CBD and THC, yes.
And are you working with brands, or are you working with distribution like B2B, or a little bit of both, or what else?
So all across the board, we have a network of partners. So if there is, a client that just has a concept idea, we help to source product, manufacturing, distribution, and then establish their go-to-market plan. So nice. We have a wide network, and not just in California, but throughout. So that helps brands to expand to other states if they're interested. But we generally like to initially start in California and then roll out from there.
Nice. And so that really leads me into, hang on one second.
Hey, and Dr. D, let's remind everybody, if they have any questions, to please ask below.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever social media account you are watching right now, feel free to ask the questions below. We are monitoring all the channels and can answer the questions live in real time. So Kimmie, what you were saying there really brings me to kind of why we are working together and why I saw such value in you as a young, energetic person, putting off this vibe into the space where you knew lots of different people and really had these connections within the licensed THC space in California, which is very important to me because I am relaunching our core business, which was the original EaseMD system, now known as Dr. D Telemedicine at dondavidsonmd.com, where people can go and easily chat with a doctor either through their laptop or an app they download on their smartphone, right? Literally, folks can go to dondavidsonmd.com, or they can search Dr. D Telemedicine in the App Store and download this, and they fill out a short intake form and are then connected with a licensed California doctor, and they have a very easy chat. The doctor can review their medical records if necessary and give them advice, right? Which is really, really cool. And this is becoming more and more relevant, right? So a lot of the folks that were in the space, even a few years ago, they would have, they were just wrong about the concept of, what is the cannabis doctor thing? Is it just something to get someone a weed rec? It's just a short-term game. And that was really wrong, right? As awareness of cannabis becomes more and more, as more people become open to trying it, as the science and research becomes better, and really now, right, as all these rare cannabinoids become available, people more and more want to talk to doctors about what they should take, how they should take it, does it interact with their medications? And I think that is so powerful to provide that service affordably, and then be able to work with you, who is outreaching already through the dispensary network with a lot of people with products already, and then to be able to go back and reach out with the telemedicine service again. So I think that's really exciting, and I want to talk about Xhale Flowers with you and hear all about what we are going to do there together as a team, Dr. D and Kimmie and Xhale, to really get the word out there, let everybody know that we're back. And Kimmie, to start, can you maybe just give everyone a quick summary of what does Xhale Flowers mean to you? Because it means a lot to me.
Yeah, Hall of Flowers is one of, the best shows in terms of brands reaching, dispensaries, buyers, as well as consumers. Because on the second day, it's kind of open to the public,
Right.
but the first day is, very exclusive to just buyers.
Yes.
It's a way for buyers to be able to see what new products are out there and get more information, as well as connect with, people in the industry. So we've put together, Xhale has put together an Xhale house.
Right.
That's like a mini summit. We've got a buyer's mixer the night before the conference starts because everybody's going to be there already, setting up their booths and such. So buyer's mixer the night before, full program of, discussions as well as activations there.
Yeah. And so I'm super excited to be there. So Hall of Flowers, right? I'd say, in my opinion, one of the best B2B trade shows for all exactly what you said, buyers to meet brands and farmers in the licensed space. And then, so this one's in
Very well curated.
Yeah, this one's in Palm Springs. And then in the past, it's up at the Santa Rosa Fairgrounds in NorCal.
Yeah.
So super exciting. And we'll be there at the house with beautiful iPads showing off our technology and how easy it is for people to access the doctors and get their recommendation. And everyone, remember, in California, that is still actually really important for a lot of folks because of the added legal protections. Both the dispensaries and the patients can pay less taxes, right, if the patient is medical. And then in California,
less taxes,
right?
Regulations in terms of the volume they can buy.
Yes, you can buy more, higher medical dosed edibles usually. And then in California, remember, it's still a patchwork of legalization, right? So there's still certain basically counties where something might only be medical. So it is really helpful to have, and it's pretty cool, right? We had that, the service is such high volume and we have helped so many people. We do help a lot of people that just need their recommendation quickly to access that and have that process completed for them. But we get beautiful families that will come in with a loved one to get, their grandfather or grandmother or their mother that doesn't work, a laptop or a computer very well. They help them through the process so they can get a recommendation and go to a dispensary and get some high THC medicine, right? Or a small THC edible to sleep or whatever. So yeah, really exciting to launch that back. I'm excited to work with you to also highlight some of the minor cannabinoids which are coming on to the Dr. D CBD menu, which is really neat, right? That ability to offer the medicine, the medical education, but then to also be able to provide a source of affordable cannabinoids that include things like CBG, THCV, CBN, CBD, combinations thereof. Yeah, Kimmie, we're going to kick butt. Super exciting time.
Yeah, I mean, I see such an added value with what you're offering. With the experience that we have in stores, we've seen that a lot now that it's, gone legal in California, there's a lot of newcomers into the space, and, allowing these new customers, to have access to medical recommendation, but also medical feedback as to which product would best serve them or their loved ones. We really want to educate, the dispensaries and the buyers, that is available to them, through this partnership.
I love it. So you just mentioned something else that is totally something you're an expert at. We should talk about, and that is promotions that we are running that people are liking. So let's go over some of what we've done together and some of what might be upcoming over the next week or two. So Kimmie has been instrumental in helping me really harness a lot of the initial energy that I created from having worked in the industry so long. So we have some big accounts with Reef that purchase our products. We have some great stores in Los Angeles like CBD, Avenue CBD, CBD Boulevard, Next Level CBD, Empire also here in Vegas. And, Kimmie, what in your opinion kind of makes a good promo at one of these stores? And what is the whole point of all of this stuff? Because some people don't really seem to, understand what we all spend money on in advertising and branding. And, what are you creating when you do this promo activity? What is
Well,
that? I
it's
think
the
it's an energy.
crossover of, having somebody that's, educated about your product and being available to answer any questions. As
Yeah.
I was there, with one of my reps at CBD Boulevard, a man came in looking for some product for his dad,
Yep.
and wasn't using the product for himself. So he was just asking a lot of questions, and we were able to really tell him what would be beneficial for his dad by asking the right questions in terms of where the pain was and such. And he walked away with some Dr. D CBD products.
Yeah, so super neat. So I think I think the promos that you help organize for me in these stores do a couple of really important things. And one is they educate the customers that come in, they get to see the brand on display, see that there's someone that cares enough to do that, see that there's a brand owner that has enough, capital to pay for that. And shows that somebody kind of has their stuff together. But I think also it's just as valuable for the staff in the store, because if we're not, if you have your brand there and you're not visiting those stores with some level of outreach, whether it's me directly or an extension of me, the brand, well, one, you're not really doing anything fun for the store or the people that work in the store, so they really don't care about your product. You're not educating them on your product, and you're not giving them any free samples to try. So, I think we really do that. And then I think the content is super important that comes out of those, the photos, the fun, the visuals.
Yeah, we leverage, our collective network with our reps, as well as, the stores, as well as you. So altogether, it creates visibility for everyone.
Well, Kimmie,
not just your brand, but the stores as well.
I do plan on taking this brand nationwide. So, are you ready for Miami, or what's up?
Ready.
Okay.
I've got some contacts in Austin as well too that are interested in your products. So
is on the list already. We have people to call back there tomorrow, actually, believe it or not. So okay, so let's hit the last point before we let everyone go back to their Monday night, and that is THC time, and it is exciting. One of the original things that I was rolling out in 2017 was the Dr. D THC lineup of products, and that catalog is really largely done. It features a lot of CBD rich products as well as some high THC products that I like, and that process is starting now, and I think that's an exciting process to share with folks of what does it mean to build that brand, and how do you build that? Do you grow everything yourself? Do you partner with people? Do you source things? How do you do it? And
so it's establishing the partnerships that will be right for you to source your flower from, who's the right manufacturer, depending on what you're wanting to do, what type of product it is, whether it's topicals, vapes, pre-rolls, anything like that. To really still stick to what your core brand is, and creating those products for you through these partnerships.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a cool point to relate to folks that are in the industry or thinking about even getting in the industry or wonder how we do all this. And that is, a lot of folks got really top heavy and they invested into being a farmer or, manufacturing all of these things. And that really wasn't their core competency. Maybe they were supposed to just do brands. So I, as a brand owner and creator, who, I work with lots of people to create brands. I love doing it. They're fun. They all have their own personalities. Like to be able to pivot off multiple people and manufacturers and farmers that are all the best at what they do. And then I'm able to go pick and play with the best of the best to bring the public my brand. And then once we have that and we have the captive audience, which we do because we produce a bunch of great products, we can then continue to refine our products, but also back that brand and that demand that we carry and that cash flow that we are able to dictate into really whatever farm or manufacturer that we want, because they're all begging to basically, make things for people that have good brands. So I think that's a really neat thing. And I think a really neat thing is the ability we have, Kimmie, to go into places like NorCal and to work with some of your connections and highlight someone like a female farmer up in Mendocino County or Sonoma or Humboldt who has been growing CBD-rich varietals and can source that for me and provide it to me, and I can highlight that farm and help that farm survive and grow. And it's all through the connections that we've built, right, by being in California in this dynamic time, doing things like driving the Dr. D truck, you know, all the way up into NorCal in the past, and meeting with local farmers groups and meeting their kids, and, you know, doing stuff like helping get their kid cannabis recommendation to get them off of Adderall or something like that, right? So, you know, these are connections that people don't forget.
Yeah, it's really important to really kind of just develop and cultivate the community. And rather than, you know, individually trying to do everything, you know, we leverage the partners that we have to really, you know, take advantage of, you know, what people do well, and to scale.
Yeah, right on. Well, what else, Jason? Anything else that you think is important that Kimmie and I haven't hit on for everyone?
No, if you just want more information on Kimmie and Xhale Agency, go to xhaleagency.com. The link will be in the description. And, of course, drdcbd.com for our very own Dr. D.
Yeah, and everyone, if you are going to be at Hall of Flowers, right, reach out to Kimmie or I. We have the Dr. D and Xhale house going on there, so you can come and you can see the brand, you can see the technology, you can test out, you can talk to a doctor right there on the internet. And so excited to see what happens, Kimmie.
Yeah, we have a little tab on our menu that has the full program for Xhale House on our website. So just click on Xhale House and you'll be able to see what the program looks like.
All right. Well, guys and lady, let's end this show and do it again soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Kimmie. Talk soon.
Talk soon.